first stuff that I did, they were like, the cab companies are dirty and they're working with the drug dealers. And there's certain areas of the city. And again, because I had these fantasies of being an actor, I'm going to fix this, figure it out, and stay, do this production of drug buyer. And so I was like, okay, I'll figure it out. So I would go down to the motel and get a room and call them and call for a cab. And the cab would show up and say, take me to liquor. Can you take me to the liquor store? I'm traveling. I'm a construction guy or whatever. I had long hair, looked like shit. And they say, yeah. I go in to the liquor store and I'd get a little bottle of liquor, crack it. You can't drink. I mean, you could drink like 2 beers. There's a couple rules that you don't want to do. And I had those set up too. I said, if I do this, somebody's going to have to drug test me, come and get a piss test every 2 weeks. I don't want anybody saying I'm using drugs. You don't screw the chicks, informants, or any of that. And so I would like throw it up, spill some on me. I would go, dude, I'm looking to party. Sometimes it's a woman driver, cabbie, sometimes a man. You hook me up. So they take me to the bad area in the cab, and it was like I was a shoe in. And I would buy crack, and I'd do that 2 or 3 times, and then I'd go back in my vehicle that was all wired up, and I start buying. They're like, yeah, that's. Sometimes they call me cornbread, white boy. I've been called the N word, every stereotypical thing you can imagine, and they start selling to me. And then they would tell me to go to different crack houses. And I would go in unarmed in a crack house with the bolts going across the door. Nobody to help me, nobody to get me, nobody to save me. And the hardest thing about it was keeping your adrenaline down so it wasn't noticeable. So again, I guess to kind of get your mind around it, I was like, I'm going to be an actor, I'm playing this part. Uh, at the end, I was like, dude, I got the crack, I got the coke, I got whatever they were selling, guns or whatever. And I just won the Academy Award for pulling this shit off, whatever. Just kind of do these things in your mind to kind of get it off of the adrenaline pump. And I was making all these cases, and my handler said, because they would submit the reports to the prosecuting attorneys, and it didn't have my name or anything, and they're seeing these cases are getting generated. And he calls, and I mean, like, I would go out and make 10 or 15 felony cases in a day.